right? So we had a ride at our college. This happened like in 14, 15. So the cause of the ride is, before we get into it, the cause of the ride is this one individual didn't let these South Carolina guys, and I knew majority of them, they was cool. Didn't let them eat. You know how like you have like a lunch meal or whatever. So it's a meal plan that you have like on your daily, and then like say like after Friday you can't eat no more. So some people will be cool and say you can eat today. I ain't worried about it or nothing like that. But the individual that scanned and said they couldn't eat, but he was a cool dude, but they didn't like what he said. So once he had like once they ain't like that, I think the day of that or the next day, that later on that night, I had heard like he was in there washing his clothes, well, because we had a washing machine at our college. So he's in there washing his clothes, and they seen him. They said there's a bunch of them that started jumping. Then the other individual, which is a real one, he big and everything, he came in there and helped him. They said he was knocking a couple people out, but he got hit with brass knuckles. So he's a real one for that. Like I told y'all, a lot of people ain't gonna stand up for nobody or nothing like that. But you have some people that don't take that book. Like I told you, that don't take in that story. They don't take that bullying for like they don't go on that. So he had got called in the ambulance and everything. So I remember we was all in the back. So we going like we you gonna be all right. We're gonna pray for you. We're gonna get those guys who did it. That's what caused the riot because of that right there. It wasn't because nobody had beef, but that also came with it. So later on, like that night, we was just all just thinking, we was thinking of a plan. Like we gotta think about these guys who did it. So next thing you know, because the dude that got was that I messed with both of the guy that helped him that was in the back in the ambulance. I messed with him and I messed with the guy that got beat up for washing clothes. So yeah, so now we just right there making a plan or whatever, and just like we need to find. So as the days was going by, now this one in particular night when everybody said that they planned what we was gonna do, I was like, all right. So once we got on break, we just planned it that whole day. Yeah, I think it's gonna happen tonight. And everybody around the college already knew what was up. So by the time we got out, like as we leaving, like get out of class, because I had night classes, it's a bunch of people already over the balcony and everything. Like this from straight out of Compton, John. We talking about this is packed. People already know what's up. People, I'm looking like, what the? Then like the Johnnies ain't here yet though. But everybody on the no matter of fact, the Johnnies here, they was like F Johnnies, F the Johnnies, F the Johnnies like that. And they sent over the like there's a bunch of people over the balcony. So I'm sitting here thinking like, where I'm put my stuff. So me and the homie, we walking. I was like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and put my stuff in y'all room. Let's go ahead and take a walk and see what these other individuals. It's just me and him. We just walking. We was like, bro, we finna find these guys. Like it's finna go on. And I was like, yeah, bro, yeah, it's finna go on tonight. So as we walking, we looked over there at the basketball court. We just seen people up there shooting ball having fun. So we stayed there for a minute. And I guess one of them had seen us. So as we was walking, they was like, hey, Reese, my brother Frost. He was like, Reese, what's going on? I said, man, we looking for the guy today. He was like, oh hell, shit, I'm looking for him too. What's up? So as soon as we go back, like this ain't even deep as we leaving, but as we go back, now the parking lot is deep now. So they end up. I know the two individuals, bro. The one guy I didn't fuck with at the time, but I fuck with now. Just because I used to hate the people that used to talk the most junk, bro. That was my only reason why. But as his personality and stuff, he was cool after I got to know him and stuff like that. But I just didn't like him because of that. But other than that, yeah, I had to stay away from people like that. That I would say like that didn't have the type of the influence like that I didn't want to really be around. But yeah, but other than that, yeah. So they the two guys right there fighting because I remember these the brothers that they already seen at the basketball court, and they was just saying one day they just had to fight in that particular night. The brothers and them, the people from the pink. If you know what the pink house is, you know what the pink house is. It was the pink house, like a little trap or whatever. You had to. They was fighting with them people. So next thing you know, they just right there in the street, boom, woo, woo. So they go from here all the way to there. Now next thing you know, as they squaring up, one of the brother one of the little big brothers, he had swung one dude that like the Incredible Hulk because they was fighting with their shirt off and stuff. So next thing you know, he put him in the hill. I looked at like we were just looking. The other brother had got whammed on by the other dude. So it's two fights going on at this time. So Like I mess with the dude, brother, but I mess with the guy that was getting choked out even more. Cause we used to joke and he used to clown on me because I used to listen to Breezy and stuff like that. I got clowned on a bunch of times in college by that. But anyways, I was like, oh no, no, no. At first I'm like this, like I don't know what I was thinking. I wanted to hit dude, but I was like, nah, bro. I was like, bro, this ain't. I was like this. Nah, this ain't right. So everybody said, Reese, get better. This ain't got nothing to do. I said, bro, he finna, bro. Like, bro. If I see somebody I fuck with, even though my little brother, like he getting choked out or anything, like I'm gonna jump up in it. I'm either gonna hit you or I'm gonna break it up. It's either them two. Especially if I fuck with you, bro. Well, I ain't gonna hit you because I ain't got nothing to do with that. But if you was my brother, then that'd be different. But if you a homie, I don't know, bro. But I will break it up because I don't want to see nobody die. People make up and everything. And so after that, I just said, all right. They just right there fighting everything. After that, bro, everybody said, man, I lost respect for you, bro. I don't fuck with you no more. So and so and so. All right. So before my camera cut off, I was saying like the people that I was messing with like heavy every day I was playing the game with and everything, they was like, oh, we don't even mess with you no more, Reed, so and so and so and so. So I'm sitting here thinking like, what? So they don't mess with me because I broke up a fight. That's basically so everybody else turned their back against me. Everybody that said I was a real one or I fought with you, all this type of junk, everything after that night switched. So I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, whatever. So now me and this other individual, he's an MMA fighter. He was always doing MMA with Frost, my brother Frost. Now we ain't really brothers, but we called each other brothers because that's how people in the South, I guess you want to call other people like that. But me and this one individual, but yeah, so yeah, me and this one individual, we was walking up, we went to the store or whatever. This is what I told y'all about Walmart before Walmart got closed down or whatever. He brought his little friend over, we over there still looking. So we saying, all right, so now we finna split up. So now we in groups. Everybody else started meeting up at Walmart and everything. So we sitting here talk about it the whole time. Now everybody going this way. Some people going back that way. Some people splitting no go everywhere. So me and this one individual, like he was the homie too. He was funny as hell. Um, we was walking like as we walking through the trailer and everything. Now as we walking and talking to see what's still going on, like we still saying what's up. These other people over here from Georgia, Alabama, everybody from different states or whatever called me out. But I was like the main target that night, basically. I guess you're gonna say. So I'm saying walking. So he was like, "You gotta handle that, Reese." So I'm saying here thinking like, what any other individual, even though he still got something different on his mind or whatever to find the people. I'm not if I'm your real homie, I'm not finna let you cross the street with like 10, 15 other niggas over there, like already waiting, like hungry to eat somebody, like beat up. So I wouldn't have did that, but he let me take that route. So that's the route I chose. I could have walked with him, either walk with him to still find these other individuals, or go over here and see what's up the people that called me out. So I go over here with the people that called me out. So they was like, "Oh yeah, Reese, you a bit whoopty whoop," all this type of stuff. So now, as I look, I see all the niggas, like all the people that I know, all the people that was finna beat me up and jump me, whatever. I knew all of them people. Like I said, everybody just had a reason that damn night for no reason. So next thing you know, Frost and all of them, all my friends, my other friends, whites and blacks came around. It's like, what's going on? What's up? What's up? Oh, nothing. We just over here. They over here calling me out and stuff like that. So now everything just escalated after that. They see all the real friends and stuff started coming around. Cause I was shocked. Cause I was sitting like there, literally right there in the middle of the road by myself. And what I mean by myself is me against other 10 other niggas, bro. That's like 10 plus other niggas right there that's in front of me finna get. And they all rushed down, was finna hit and everything. So next thing you know, by the time they even do it, I had my dudes up now. I was gonna hit a couple, but I know I was gonna get beat up as well. Then the other people came around, like I said, frosting them. So now that escalated real quick. Now we go over across the street. Now, me and my brother Braden, we go across the street, like, we sitting here just chilling. And we just chilling. Like we ain't bothering nobody. We thinking everything over. So now this other guy that he was cool with my roommate and me at the same time because I used to talk to this dude every day, laugh and joke with him every day. And He was everybody his game and everything was walking. The people that I know as well, um, they were just walking. So they just walking going up the stairs and everything, just chilling. So me and my brother Braden just right here, just chilling, just talking. They the individual up there think that we talking about it, but I'm not. We just chilling, dog. So we like, what's going on? Is everything over? Me and Braden just looking at each other like, I don't know, bro. So they came down the stairs. Then this one guy that I told you that I was cool with, he came around. So when I'm talking to Braden now, as he said Reese, I look up and he hit me in my jaw. So now I'm sitting here looking like, you get like a bitch, dog. You want to do that again? So now I got him. Now I'm ready to fight, dog. Everybody broke it up. Like, fight escalated very quick. Like, everybody grabbed me, grabbed him, and all this type of jump. But I'm surprised after I got wound on by him, the niggas that was behind him. But I was also cool with them people as well. So it's not like I had beef with them. Like, the people he was cool with, I was cool with too. But I'm surprised, like, after he hit me, like, snuck me in my jaw, I'm surprised the other people behind him didn't hit me, including my roommate. But my roommate was cool as hell as well. So, yeah. So after that little happened or whatever, ever since that day, now my jaw swole. So now, that day, one of the Bama guys that I was also was cool with, everybody, like I told you, everybody turned their back. He's like, you okay? So and so. So so next thing you know, when he tried to give me a handshake and had his hand out, I thought he was fucking with me. Like trying to say like, you alright or whatever. But this nigga said, no, I don't fuck with you all that so and so and so and so. So now that night I'm on the phone, like when class over and everything, it's dark now. I'm on the phone with my mom at this time. So now this other guy that I was cool with as well, I'm telling you, I'm being 100 with you. He come out the cut. I see everybody go to the balcony. I was like, oh Lord, here we go again. So I said, Mom, I'm gonna call you back. She said, why? I said, I'm just gonna call you back. So now my jaw swole. So now he said, oh, why you swing on me last night? So and so and so. I said, I ain't swing on you, nigga. So next thing you know, he tried to swing and I moved. So I'm trying to get away from guy. So now as I go in the front, it's a bunch of other people over their balcony. So now he causing the scene. So we both looking at each other now. As he tried to swing, I was about to swing, but I had to think that my jaw, like if he hit me in my jaw, then it's gonna hurt because my jaw is already swole. So I had to escalate, run down to the homie's room. I guess he seen me, so he started knocking. So now, as I grabbed a hammer, dog. So told you I was still crazy as well. So I grabbed the hammer. I said, this is the only way because I'm not finna fight him back. I told him from the jump I wasn't gonna fight him just because I had a swole jaw. So grabbed the hammer. By the time he opened it, I was finna hit him. And he said, he got him. So now the other people behind him, like from the other night that I told you when I got hit in my jaw, they behind him and they say, if you hit him with this hammer, we're gonna hit you. So you hit him, we're gonna beat your ass. So I'm saying thing. I said, man, you know what, bro? I already said I'm not fighting dude. So I threw the helmet down. I don't know why I did. I don't know what was going on through my head. So next thing you know, he just went. I said, I'm not gonna fight. So he just started whamming on me, do. And I'm covering just like this the whole time. So he not even hitting my face. All he hit me is in my ribs. That's it. So he fled the scene, everybody in there recording it and everything. So now me, my two homies or whatever, we right there laughing. He said, we didn't do nothing. I said, I know where I was laughing. So he come back at the door and said, you want around? So I said, bro, I'm not finna fight you, bro. I told you my jaw's full and everything. So this the interesting part. So as my jaw still swole, a couple of days after that, everybody already on school campus saying, oh, that's the dude that got beat up by so and so and so. Recording and everything. I said I ain't even fight dude back. So I was telling friends, they was like, that's crazy. Because I wasn't even for nobody back. If somebody said they're not going to fight, I'm not going to fight them. I'm not going to beat the mess out of them. Like they say they're not going to fight. Like, if somebody said they're not going to fight me, there's no point in me putting my paws on you, bro. Because somebody recorded, so you see how he got beat up. I ain't even throwing out one lick. So now it's this one other individual that I was cool with. He from Bama. And the guy that I started with, we was homies as well, but his brother and his other friends or whatever, but they was cool individuals. So For some reason, when I used to go to their room every day to tell them how the school is and everything, I was cool. I had them on my basketball team, everything. But it's just some reason they didn't like me for that one day. So ever since then, I called one of the individuals a fake whoopty, and I thought he was gonna confront me then and there. But my dumb ass still with the swole jaw gonna say some dumb shit like that. I don't know why I said that because it's a certain way he would win his foot. I don't know, bro. So we walk. So as I'm walking out later on that night, he with his homeboys now, right? And the homie he was talking to, I was cool with, but he didn't fuck with me no more after that night. Why I told y'all why I broke up that fight. So I'm sitting here walking, but I already know in my mind this nigga he's not by himself. I can see these other three, like this tall dude and two other individuals, and plus him, and he's about the same size as me. So I'm sitting here saying like, if I fight him, I already know I'm gonna get jumped by them. But that's not the reason why I was like avoiding them because I still had a swole jaw. But since I put myself in that predicament, so now I will have to fight these, no matter if your jaw swole or not. They gonna get these regardless. So as I'm going across the street, whatever, they follow me, whatever. So now as I go up, the homie, his brother and them, he's telling me go. I said, man, I ain't going. I said, man, I ain't going in the room, dog. So I come downstairs. Now now me and him face to face. Now as we finna box with her, I don't know what this nigga pulled out his what's the name. So I fled to go in my room to go to get my flag or whatever. So it was finna be two blood niggas out here fighting. So, but he had it wrapped around. He had it wrapped around his little hand. So I guess that's what he was gonna hit me. Like he was gonna hit me if he would have got a chance to hit me because I wasn't going out again. So as me trying to, I could have went to my room to got any damn thing. So as I'm going up to my room, it's three. It's three of them now. It's not four because I don't know where the other guy was at, but it's like three of them. So instead of them, they all come up one direction instead of one block me off here and the other ones block me off there. They wasn't thinking like that. They all moved the same way. So I'm saying here saying like if I go in here and the funny like well I'm gonna tell y'all in a minute. If I go in here to get what I have to get, will I be able to survive? Because everybody right now is against me. Ain't nobody gonna help me if they beat my brains in. Ain't nobody gonna get them off me if they beating the mess out of me, kicking the mess out of me, and doing whatever. But that's not what blood like. People not supposed to kick or nothing like that. But some people don't buy a lot of rules. But anyways, yeah. So that's what that's the whole scenario that was going on through my head. So as I seen him go, I said, man, I fled. So the other individual that I got beat up, that I told you I wasn't gonna fight, he tried to cut me off, but he couldn't catch me. That big nigga couldn't catch me. So I go to the homie's room and tell them what happened. They go one end and go out the other. You should just stay here, stay out of trouble. So I wait till the what's the name till everybody fled. Then I went. Then after that day, once I went to the room, I started thinking like, even though I didn't want to leave or whatever, like the school, I did want it to leave because after all that stuff, then the homie, like I left out, but I didn't leave out. But the night of the ride, he had got arrested or whatever by the Giants just standing there, and this lady had arrested him just standing there, and then it was crazy because now as I'm right there, the guy that I told y'all that did the martial arts, the MMA, the one that told me I had to handle that situation with the other guys that was over there, he gonna say, "Oh, don't run like a man. You a pussy, bro. You a pussy, bro. You supposed to stand on that. You supposed to stand and get arrested." Like I'm sitting here thinking like this, like and then that was crazy that night. Then my brother Frost, I heard he chased about three people around the dorm room, and he had beat up like three of them. Oh, he was chasing people, but he said he got him a little lick in. All right, so now as I'm off of that, now I'm back on this story. So now once I'm in a room, I'm just thinking like that's crazy. Like everybody that supposed to fuck with me that night, that was there, that was surrounded, that supposed to be my homeboys, nothing. Like if anything, if I know somebody finna get the fight, and I know it's like 3-4 other people behind him, I'm finna say it all straight. I'm finna say ain't gonna be no jumping. If y'all jumping, me and the homie gotta jump in. Like if they didn't put it like that because everybody was so into it, like the excitement. Oh yeah, it's finna be fun. Knowing if I would have hit this dude and beat this dude up, I already know what the consequence behind the other two people that was behind him. You're not finna go over here by yourself, bro. I already know what's up. Now, if it was just me and him, it would have been a different scenario because I would have known, like, if I would have got beat up, I would have had to need that sometime the next day or the following week whenever my junk would have got cleared. But you know how people fight and stuff like that. That's what happens. So now, after all that junk happened, but me and dude got cool again. We started playing basketball. We was already cool, but it's just that one, like I said something stupid. Just like if he would have said something stupid, like, "Oh, you a foot," or whatever the situation. People just talking to you, put their hands on. But gang members, like, it was a lot of gang members at that school. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you had to be prepared for any fucking thing. So yeah. So now these two guys I had beat up. Now, as my jaw is clear, nobody doesn't want to fight. So the dude that has, like, my jaw was swole, was calling me, "You a pussy, I smell pussy, you a bitch, fight me." Then they had to say, "Leave him alone." Some of the people that I had messed with had said, "Leave him alone, you a bully. You need to fight me then, fight me then." Because that was the only advantage he was going to have over me. Like I said, I take that L, even though I didn't swing. Like, that was the only person I ever let beat me up. But it's all because I had a swole jaw. That's the only reason why I said I wasn't gonna fight him. So now, as my jaw is clear and everything, now people still want to talk jump. So now it's a guy from South Carolina, a guy from Memphis. So I'm cool with both states. Regardless, I had a lot of cool people from both sides of the state. So I don't not dissing nobody. I'm just telling you the people that was from there. So this one individual from South Carolina, he's talking so much junk because he said, "Oh, that's why I'm gonna beat you up like so and so did," and everything. I'm talking about the guy when I had a swole jaw. He wanted like me to fight him, the big guy I was telling y'all about. So he's like, "That won't be no." So I'm letting him talk that whole day in class. And all right, this is a continuation from the college ride and plus more. Before my camera died for the second time, I was saying that there's one guy when we was in the class, he was talking junk and saying, "Oh, that's how I'm beat you up like so and so did or whatever." So he in there just talking that whole day in class. So next thing you know, I was like, all right, I'm letting him do his talking. He said, "Bro, you scared? You ain't gonna fight me, bro." So I said, "Yeah, bro, you got it." So I'm not trying to fight this dude, but he's still talking. So we go to lunch and all that. We do all that during the day. He's still talking. So he's like, "Man, shut up, bro. You ain't gonna do nothing." So I said, "Bro, you know what? So as we get on break, because we ain't doing nothing in class at this point, we can pull out our phone, listen to music, do whatever. We ain't doing nothing." So I said, "Bro, you know what, bro? This man's." I was like, "Come on, bro. You want to fight, man? Let's go outside, bro." So everybody thought I was like playing or whatever. I was like, "No, bro. Let's go outside." So we go outside and everything. So they was like, "Bro, you ain't gonna fight." I said, "Watch this, bro. He been talking to him all day, bro, and I ain't even trying to fight this dude. I ain't trying." I said, "If he want to fight, let's go ahead and go, bro." So I'm not backing down for no fight. Not no one on one that I know that I can beat somebody up or fight. I only didn't fight like I said in that well, it's probably this video, like continuation to this video, is because I had a swole draw. But anyways, he come down whatever. So he was just like this, saying, "Man, you ain't gonna do nothing." So we was just pushing each other. So I pushed one though. So next thing you know, he tried to swing. So as he run up and he's about to swing, I'm about to swing. He missed or whatever, and like I was gonna hit him, but he was finna hit me. But I dodged back, and I was like, "Okay, okay." So now I'm getting straight and everything. So he gonna try to run up to me, and next thing you know, we was just like, what's the name? We was just grabbing each other from there. We was going like that. I put him on the ground and everything. I was just hitting him like that. Just hitting them. They was like, "Oh no, bump this, bump this." One of the homies like, "Oh, bump this, bro, bump this, bro, bump this, bro." But he was really saying cuz though. But I was saying like he was like bump this cuz, but I was saying bro. So after that little fight, I got my little dog. He's like, "Yeah, bro, you lucky I had slippery shoes. This not over with." So as we go into class, whatever, we just chilling. So now me and the homie, we walk into my door and he's like, "Bro, you gonna really fight him again?" I was like, "Yeah, if he want a dream match, he can get it. I ain't backing down or nothing." So we walk into my room, whatever. So at this point, they said that he was going by like everybody dorms just to see who came out because he was looking for me. So we in there got the game on. We just in there chilling, finna play the game, looking out. Like we was waiting. We always used to do that. Like me and the homie, every time we used to like finish class, he used to go to my room until his rod came outside. We used to say, "All right, bro, I see you tomorrow." Whatever, chop it up, like shake it up or whatever. And then he came by this one window. So as he knocking or whatever, I looked through the people and I seen. So he's like, "Oh, there he go right there. There he go right there." So you remember that one individual guy that I said that beat me up or whatever because I had a swole jaw. He was right there with him too, and then more other people. So everybody had their phones out and everything. So he was like, "Yeah, bro, he pussy. There he go right there, bro. He in this room right here. I just seen him." So I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, so now the homie said, "Hey, I'm gonna go check the door, whatever." So when he opened it, he's finna hit him. He's like, "No, I'm not him. I'm not him. Chill out, chill out." So he's like, "Come on, bro. You trying to fight? What's up? What's up now? I got on shoes and everything." So I was like, "All right, bro, hold on." So my homie shut the door, whatever. So he's like, "Bro, you really finna go out there?" I was like, "Yeah, bro, I'm not bad." I had my shirt off and everything. I put on my gripping shoes, tying up my shoes and everything. So now I was like, "I'm ready now. What's up?" So now as he's finna come in, my homie was like, "Oh nah, bro, y'all not finna fight in here. Y'all gonna fight. Y'all gonna take it out here. Small room and everything, real small. Like ain't nobody finna hit their head." And then it was a little pole thing right there, so you would have hit your head. It would have been over if you would have slipped and hit something wrong in the room. So we went out there. I'm just ready now. Everybody got their phones. I'm just walking down. So as we get down here, I'm facing him now. I said, "What's up now? You got your shoes on. What's up now?" So as we finna fight and everything, you remember the individual I had told you, he talking junk now. He's like, shut up, pussy, whatever. I was like, nigga, you shut up. I said, what's up now, nigga? I'll fight you down, nigga. My jaw ain't swollen no more now, nigga. You only got me because my jaw. I said, what's up now, nigga? I fight anybody out here, nigga. They was like, oh, that boy Reese going no. I was like, nah, I'm not going off. I'm being 100 with you. I'll fight anybody out here, bro. Whoever want to talk. It's supposed to be me and this individual because he won his rematch because he just got beat up. So we right there with him. And next thing you know, the security guard came. Everybody skedaddle after that. Everybody running, like running around. We ran around and everything. Everybody went to their dorm. Then finally, I went back to my dorm. So, and it was crazy that night. Then me and the homie talked about it. He was like, "Yeah, bro, he tried to fight you up in there, bro. I wasn't gonna let him fight you." And it was small and everything up in there. So yeah, that's what happened. Then the second guy I had told y'all about. Y'all know the area, so I shouldn't have to repeat it again. Um, yeah, he was feeling froggy that night. So we was just chilling or whatever. So because every day he used to look like he used to see me, he used to give me that little stare like, "Oh, that's why I'm gonna beat you up like so and so did," just like the last individual. So I was, excuse me, I'm saying, okay, bro. I said the reason why I didn't fight him back because my job. That's why everybody thought they had advantage over me because of that situation. I said, bro, I'm not even worrying about it. So next thing you know, as he riding up the hill, me and the homie that I told y'all from the like the last fight, we was right here chilling. I said, man, bump this, bro. When he come back, bro, something got to give. So when he came, they was like, "Oh, did he go right there?" Because I was looking for the individual. Like, did he go right there? He like, my homie was like, "You ain't gonna know." I said, "Watch this." So I stand up. He driving in his car. So I opened the door as he driving his car, like on some. Oh, this nigga crazy type shit. Like he could have came out with a gun and said, "Bro, why you know what I'm saying?" So when I opened the door, he's done. He said, "What's up?" I said, "What's up, then, nigga? We right here. What's up?" He's like, all right, bet tomorrow, because it was our kind of our last. Well, it was our last day tomorrow, because this is my first time going like to college. And he's like, tomorrow after we get done our finals, we can go in the parking lot, and I'm gonna do like so and so. Then he's all up in my head. And I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But then I was going. I said, all right, bro, we can do it tomorrow, bro. So when we get done, because I was down with it for real, for real. So he just kept acting. I said, man, bump this, bro. So I got up. So I pushed him. And he was standing on top of the thing. So I pushed him. He almost fell. So next thing you know, by the time he turned around, I started hitting. No. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No matter of fact, when I pushed him, because I power pushed him, he had failed. So when he got up and everything, by turning around, I just started whamming on doo 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 doo, and everybody was over the defense, like the little balcony, and said, "Oh snap, Bama," because they called me Bama, and some people said Reed. Oh, he curt. So I was just hitting him. So I left, so the security guards wouldn't know who I was. I fled the scene, went to my room. Oh, like this, my roommate like, what's wrong with you? I was like, bro, I just got to fighting. He's like, bro, you is crazy, bro. He like, every time like you always somewhere fighting somebody. So I was like, that was crazy. So and then the other time, oh yeah, and speaking of that, the homie Slim, cool ass nigga. Me and him was gonna fight one time at the basketball court, but it really it wasn't nothing like that. Just like the other homie, Stacy. My other homie Stacy, we was the same way. It was just over some talking junk over the court type junk. I had sworn with him then ever since that day it was up with me and Stacy. But me and him ended up getting cool. So me and him cooling to this day. That's my nigga, dog. We was just fighting over basically over some dumb junk. He used to throw the ball and he used to put it in all. Same way with Slim. So Slim, the next day when I seen Slim, he was like, yeah, bro, they was riding around their car looking for you, bro. And I had approached one of them and said, bro, I'm not gonna let y'all jump my nigga Reese like that. So he said, y'all want to fight? I'll fight one of y'all. So I was like, my nigga, dog. Slim, my nigga too, dog. So this one night, bro. He ain't got the fighting with the people from Memphis. Like I told you, I ain't got no problem with nobody. I'm cool. I'm a cool individual with any state, anybody. I'm just telling you the city from where it's from. It could have been a guy from Alabama. It could have been anywhere, but it was a guy from Memphis, and they just talking Johnson. Next thing you know, my homie Slim, they already had beef or whatever. So my homie Slim, he had the Glock right there, dog, on him while he was fighting this one. So he was just over there talking. So next thing you know, they was just over there in the road, just robbing. So the other Memphis guy, he went to his room and got his gun, dog. So the other homie, like I told you, the homie had his gun. This was when after the robbery and junk. So after the robbery and all that junk, this basically like that's how that happened. So he had grabbed his gun. He had a gun on him as he was fighting dude. So the other guy, like I said, he went to go get his gun. So they was like, bro, meet us at the park. So we was like, all right, bet. So we got in the car and everything. So I was with him and everything. So we all go to the park chilling. They was like, man, they ain't gonna show up. They ain't gonna show up. And it was dark, no street lights or nothing, bro. So they already had beef. Like I told you, every time they seen me with the homie, they like so. They was like, yeah, bro, you better get out of here. Better get out of here. Now ain't the time to be out here, whatever, so and so. They wasn't talking to me, though. They was talking to the homie, but I rode with them, so I just left. That escalated. So the next day, as we going on the 4th of July, one of the guys from Memphis had approached me and said, oh, you know, bro. So and so. I was like, yeah. He's like, fuck you, bro. All this type of junk. I don't fuck with you, bro. I'm from Memphis. All this type of junk, so and so and so. But remember, I was cool with these individuals, too, that my nigga Slim was fighting and had beat up. So they just didn't like how the way because all right. So for the third time, my camera's not cutting off. I don't know why I'm saying in the other videos, but since I talk so much and my storage built up, it says I have too much storage. So I don't have too much left on this story, but we're gonna end it. There's a couple of more. So like I was saying, from when I went to Alabama, the Memphis guy or whatever had confronted me and saying all this, Memphis all this. But the reason why he got like that is because I knew my nigga Slim or whatever. But of course, I'm going to take sides with Slim before I do him, and the only reason why is because I knew Slim before I knew the Memphis guy. But like I said, I ain't got no problem with none of these cities, none of these states, or nothing like that. I'm just telling you where the people was from. So and yeah, so he had got all mad and everything like that. Started getting my face. So I'm sitting here thinking like, man, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? So he tripping because he think I was helping dude, but he didn't know that I knew Slim. So that's why he got offended and said, oh, yeah. But little do you know, after we came out for 4th of July and everything, that beef stopped, it squashed and all that. I go up there to the basketball court, it's all them niggas up there. So now my attention said, if I turn back around, I ain't got to deal with this BS. If I go up there, it's a 9 times out of 10, they're going to jump me. So I went up there, and my intention was not to be scared because we here now, so there's no turning back. So I go up there, we play basketball. They on my team, I'm saying good job. They saying good job to me. And right then and there, we got cool. Just like that. I told you it wasn't no beef. They just had it twisted because they thought that I was against them, but they didn't know I knew Slim before I knew them. Because Slim started the same time when I first started. You know, he ain't started like the same time, but he started around when I was leaving. He was, yeah. So, yeah. And that's it. And the rides was crazy. So that was a bad experience from losing friends, getting snuffed in the jaw, knowing who to trust, not to trust. And that's another thing. It was another homie from GA or whatever. And he was like, that was when I had like hardcore beef. And he was saying, oh, somebody said you don't like me, so and so, and this and that. And I'm saying, bro, who said that? He's like, oh, don't even worry about the F that joke. Me and him fell out because he heard what other people saying. Like I was like, I said, friends, trust nobody, got snugged, like all like getting in the fights after that, and that joint was crazy after that. But that's the end of that. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.